Looking for a great winter seasonal beer to check out? Perhaps you stumbled on a nice Chouffee. This Belgian winter ale has been around since 1993, but how does it compare with other seasonal entries? Find out now on Two Dudes Reviews. What up, guys? Yeah, today we have nice Chouffee. I don't know. That's what it is. I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but it is a dark Belgian ale, seasonal beer, Christmas beer, so I'm looking forward to it, and I will just crack it open. To me, a good Belgian Christmas beer is fantastic. I don't think there's really anything like it, because you don't see too many like German Christmas beers, because I think probably because of the purity law, they're not allowed to add all those extra spices and everything into the beer. So you pretty much, if you want that kind of old school European beer taste, you're pretty much Belgian. Or there are some places like in the United States and the other spots that do a good Christmas beer. But anyways, let's get into this and let's check out the smell. Not picking up too much of the spices. It says it's with thyme and curacao peel. I guess maybe when you see that it says thyme, you do get almost a little bit of a piney aroma to it, but not very much at all. You know, it smells like kind of a bock. You have that dark chocolate molasses thing going on lightly. It's not heavy. It's just a little bit going on. You almost have like a meatiness to it. Kind of like, yeah, it almost has that, like, you have a roast that's soaking up like a beer and some seasonings. It almost has that, like, just like a meatiness to it. And that sounds kind of funky, but not in a bad way. Honestly, I'm not getting a lot of spice, seasoning, or anything really out of this. It's just kind of maybe a hint of vanilla, a little bit, but it's not very pronounced. I guess I thought it'd be a little more pronounced, so I'm gonna give it a half. It smells all right, but there's nothing that's like jumping out. It's like, oh, this is really good. So I'm gonna give it a half. But all right, let's get into the taste. Oh, that wasn't ready for that. What is the alcohol content on this thing? 10%. Yeah, that's what I was tasting. It has that. There are other Belgian beers, like Christmas beers, that have that barley wine thing going on, where if you don't know what to expect, it's like, ooh. It catches you off guard a little bit. You can taste the alcohol in this thing. It has that barley wine flavor that you know there's a high alcohol content in there. That's definitely, I mean, as soon as I tasted that, it's like, this has got to be high, like double digits high. Yeah, now that I should have looked at the alcohol content ahead of time, but alright, now that I know what to expect. So if you try this, it's a high ABV, and you're going to have that barley wine taste kind of thing going on. Very, very charcoaly. Thyme. I'm not getting a lot of thyme in here. The charcoal, I mean, that's a major flavor, and you definitely have that molasses. More molasses, less dark chocolate. It's more of the and it's got to be barrel aged something. It's got to be because it has an oakiness to it too. Not to the point of like a good whiskey oaky, but there's like a woodsy thing to it going on. Maybe a little time when you just let it circulate your entire mouth. Maybe a little bit, and maybe even you can. I guess you can taste if you're really searching for that orange peel thing. Okay, maybe. But honestly, if you didn't read that on the label, you probably wouldn't pick it up. It's really just like a molassesy charcoal thing going on. That marinating meat flavor or aroma that I picked up, you're not tasting marinated meat, so don't worry. But yeah, it really is just like a molasses charcoal thing, and yeah, and that barley wine thing. I mean, there are more substantial barley wines that, like Belgians, that out there. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but when it's getting to like 14% alcohol, then it's like. But man, I don't know. That's not my favorite. Not the spices I was anticipating either. So I'm gonna give this a half too. It's not necessarily bad. It's not badly made. It's just not really what I don't know. It's. Maybe if I had like mind prepped myself a little more, I'd be a little more okay with it. But so if you have this, mind prep yourself. This is going to be like a harder barley wine thing almost. Excuse me. Now I got. I'm gonna give it a half. But yeah, it's not bad. It's just not doing it for me, I guess. Next is value for price. This thing is a little more pricey. You're probably gonna pay about $4 for one of these, and it's most likely available in 4-packs. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but if you buy a single, $4 give or take. And I mean, if you like that heavy Belgian dark spiced seasoned beer that doesn't have like the Christmas aromas or Christmas flavors, but it's more just like just like that charcoaly. If you want something that's working up to whiskey but it's not quite there yet, go for this. But with the price, I'm not going to recommend it on price. The price is high, and for me, it's too high for what it is. There's probably other stuff, microbrews that I could buy that would be less expensive. So I'm not going to recommend it on price. Alright, distinction. How distinct is it? It's pretty it's almost run of the mill for a lot of just the dark Belgian ales. There's nothing too doesn't differentiating itself from those. And then compared to say Christmas beers, it doesn't really taste like a Christmas. I mean, I don't know. It's a It doesn't taste like Christmas. if that's one way to put it. It just doesn't have that. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a half. It's fine. It's well done. It's just, I guess it's not what I'm. It's not jiving with what I'm looking for, I guess. But alright, next category is drinkability, and at 10% of barley wine, you're going to drink one. That's basically it. You could push for 2 if that's really your kind of beer, but yeah, again, I'm going to give it a half. I could drink 1. Anything more than that, and it's just, I don't know. Anything more than that, and it's just, I don't think I could do more than 1. But last category is would I buy it again? And honestly, I'm not going to buy it again. There are a lot of other winter seasonal beers. Basically, a lot of winter seasonal beers and not a lot of time. I got to get through them all, so I got to find the ones that I like and just screw the ones that I don't like. I'm just not. There's other ones that I'd rather have, and so Why go back to one that you don't really like when there's so many other winter beers to check out? So, yeah, that is my review of the nice Chouffee. I'm saying that right? I don't know. But if you've had it before, let me know in the comments. Maybe if you have your own favorite, just Christmas, winter, seasonal beers, whatever, let me know in the comments as well. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be really great and help me out. That'd be swimmingly. But yeah, so that is the review for myself and for nice Chouffee. Take it easy.